describe my experience with grief as immediate. There were people that I talked to, and then less than 8 hours later, they would be gone. And it filled me with anger at myself for not being there, at God for taking good people while there are dictators, abusers, or George Zimmerman still walking around, at doctors who were probably just doing the best that they could. And it created this paranoia over health, my family's health. So I fuss at my parents now. I fuss at myself to make sure everybody is healthy. And I want to make it sound like a good thing because we should be healthy, but it often just comes out as more fear, which I try to capture in this poem, Astraphobia. Astraphobia is the fear of thunder and lightning. I fear anyone can be gone in a flash. I started circling in my flesh for quiet storms. Meteorologists can predict bad weather prior to its arrival, so we were warned about the cloudy colon before it became a twister in his spine, before thunder made its final applause. But doctors swore this storm would pass. Then Jack became a storm. My uncle and close friends became storms. They all passed. They were all sun rays and lighthouses, all warmth and guidance. A sun ray passes and gets replaced by gray skies. A lighthouse collapses and we are still lost at sea, hoping to make landfall, but only the tears do. I throw fists at the air to knock the wind out of our morning, but it cyclones itself over and over, uplifting fresh phobias like hurricanes lifting submarines out of oceans. I tell myself something can still grow from this, but what is photosynthesis in the midst of lost suns? What is photo memory if not a haunted storm? A flooded bathroom floor, a loved one washed ashore, knees strike the ground, lightning down 911, a gust of chest compressions, a landslide of loose skin in my palms, so many seasons with the same dark clouded thoughts. And pastor says this too should pass. But doctor said the same about the prognosis. And weather forecasts be wrong 20% of the time. Now I struggle trusting the creator of all weather because winds can randomly change direction. Jack took a turn for the worse. I've been spiraling ever since, circling my reflection, searching my limbs for any thunder disguised as gentle winds. Is this nodule on my neck a tickle or tornado? An ab cramp or an avalanche? A mole, a tumor, paranoia in my pulse keeps interrogating my health. Thanatophobia is the irrational fear of death or dying. Avoid the subject so much, call it thunder and lightning. Call my doctor my body's meteorologist. Call my doctor anytime I look at WebMD online. Call my doctor and they'll say that the weather veins in my veins are just triggers I keep pulling. I'm sorry. I'm not aiming to put holes in your treatment. I just know how easy it is to misdiagnose. So this is me, building a storm shelter out of bone, out of gym visits and semi-healthy diets, out of the hope that something can still grow from this, and that something might be me, but mostly out of fear. I'm afraid my doctor will be wrong. My God will be quiet. My storm will be deadly, and I'll be gone.